Created by Capcom for the PlayStation 2 in 2004, Monster Hunter's titular monsters are unique and recognizable creatures while still being somewhat believable animals. In Monster Hunter, players wield swords, hammers, and bows against massive elemental monsters found across the globe. Set in a low fantasy setting, monsters straddle the line between speculative evolution and fictional beasts. The creators at Capcom made these creatures so that they work as living animals, as well as imposing terrors. Full ecosystems have been designed, and every monster has some explanation to its abilities. This begs the question, how did they do this? How did they design such creatures? The first part is always the original concept, the origin of the monster. What inspired it? Inspirations have ranged from dinosaurs to Japanese yokai to old movie terrors. Taking Monoblos, seen in the footage playing currently, one can clearly tell that it has a dinosauroid, particularly centrosaurine, features, indicating what inspired it. Moving forward by 5 years to 2009 in Monster Hunter Tri, the third installment, we can see that inspirations have improved dramatically, from the basic raptors and wyverns of Monster Hunter 1 and 2 to beasts such as the crocodilian Lagiacrus or the elder dragon Sideus. Sideus appears to take inspiration from Vikings and whales for its design. In the most recent game, Monster Hunter Rise, the designs have become their most complex. Take Tetranodon, for example. Just a weird frog, right? Not exactly. Tetranodon is based on the Kappa yokai of Japanese folklore. After choosing what to base a monster off of comes the design stage. This is split into a monster's physical look, its abilities, and how it fights. All are directly inspired by the inspiration and have important results when in-game. Monsters are fit into a set number of categories, from the winged flying wyverns to the tyrannosaur-like brute wyverns to the crocodile/eel-like leviathans. Magnalo, a fanged wyvern based on ghost samurai armor, has samurai-like armor plating and horns, as well as wielding a ghostly hellfire and being a speedy, hard-hitting foe. Another example is Diablos. Here, it's possible to decipher how it would fight just from its design. You can see its horns and legs are built to charge and swipe, and that is exactly what it does. After the design phase, it's time to code the monster into the game. This is arguably the longest part of the process. Bringing a monster to life requires model work, texturing, coding, animation, and a good level of scrutiny. Monsters need their basic looks, attacks, reactions, wounded states, sleeping animations, etc., etc., etc. As visible, making a monster isn't the easiest thing to do. As the series grows its numbers with every new entry, overlap is bound to occur. Things such as the Thunderbug-powered Zinogre and the Flying Squirrel-esque Tobikadachi, which are both electrical fanged wyverns, happen. Despite this, the two species are different enough in fighting style that few have a problem with it. As shown, monster designs can be complex or simple, smooth or rough, ugly or graceful. Using this process, the designers over at Capcom have made fantastical yet believable creatures and have propelled Monster Hunter to their highest selling series.